focusing.
What if it's not focused?
It's not.
What if it's not?
Then you have to, no, I think it is because it has your face more. And today we're gonna be answering questions. I went on Instagram.
Oh, I forgot we were doing that. I deadass forgot. I thought we were just gonna eat these. I just wanted to eat
I went on
these.
Instagram and I posted on my story on Snapchat and on Twitter. And I did get a few questions back. It's gonna be a question and answer and reviewing the famous Pica Pica Texas candy. It's just
I've been waiting for. When you get like 3 days ago, 4 days ago?
Yeah, we got him like 3 days ago and he's been wanting to eat them.
We've tried.
We've tried. I wanted to hold off, but we couldn't because we were like, I was really curious and they were really
Skittles and the gummy worm.
But we're gonna be opening the rest of them and trying them on camera, giving our review or whatever, and also answering the questions. So you can go ahead and start like taking them out and showing them what flavors. We got a bag down here.
We already tried these ones. It's already open.
I already tried.
Wait, you tried this one? Oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna get the questions while he's. I found questions from the last time I asked you guys and I didn't answer them, and I'm gonna be answering the ones from this time. So, okay.
What's punch?
It's like Sour Punch straws.
Oh, these are like the squink. What's it called? Squinkless?
Sort of, but like these are Sour Punch straws. Okay, chill. How are they?
They're good as shit.
You're gonna eat all of them?
No, just these. We're not the squinkless. These are good. These are like basic.
They're not like Squinkless. These are better than Squinkless. Anyways, what are your goals in the next 5 years?
Oh shit.
So he's gonna answer and then I'm gonna answer, or we can answer together, whichever.
My goal?
Your goals in the next 5 years. So okay, I'm gonna start since you're still thinking. My goal is to be finally like debt free in total, because right now the place we're living in we still owe. So to be debt free, you know, financially stable, one, hopefully have a house or in the means of starting to look for a house, and maybe my nail thing can kick off, you know, actually like have something set out, like be more consistent in what I want to be doing, and just basically that, honestly, just be more consistent with us.
5 years. Yeah, like same thing she said, the financially stable, no debt. I just see myself like in 5 years with the house, 2 more munchkins.
Okay.
2 more munchkins. Skittles we also open.
Okay.
Oh, I've been waiting for the red ones.
So these Sour Punch straws are friggin' bomb, so I will recommend them 10 out of 10.
Skittles.
These are already bomb. We already crushed these.
They're delicious.
Okay, how did you guys meet? I got this one maybe like the most, I think. So long story short, I had a crush on him when we were in elementary school. He moved across the country.
You gonna try it?
Turned out he moved. I've already tried these. Turns out he moved 2 hours away. He messaged me. He slid in the DMs 3 years ago, and that's how we met, basically. What's the next one?
Panda. I don't know what that is.
Do you guys know little gummy? I think these are like gummy pandas that they're talking about. So cutest.
Oh, gummy bears, right?
No. Oh yeah. Oh, that's what they are. They're not pandas. Are they pandas? That was good. Cutest, most memorable date y'all have been on.
What? You already prepared for these.
No, I didn't. I just found these again.
You don't taste the chili on these ones. These are just gummy bears.
Cutest, most memorable date.
What date? We always had.
Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, my parents were really strict with me. So literally every single date I had to have a sibling with me. And I'm not saying that it wasn't cute, but I mean, I feel like you can't really go like on a formal date, like, you know, like a nice date with like a third person. So for me, honestly, I feel like it would be Valentine's Day, the one I did for you outside the house.
Yeah, that was nice. I want to do that one too, because I was shocked. We were supposed to go out, like she said. We always had to have a chaperone, if you will. And she told me she was all ready. I got to her house and she was like, "My brother doesn't want to go." I was like, "What do you mean your brother doesn't want to go? Like, it's Valentine's Day. Like, we have to go." Like, I think I had a reservation for this restaurant. She's like, "No, we're not going." And I'm like, "What are we gonna do?" And then she's like, "Come." Like, she's like, "Come to me to the back." Uh-oh. And she had like this whole like little tent set up with roses and
I'm gonna see if I can find pictures
food.
and I'll insert the pictures.
And it was candles. It was so nice, and she had this beautiful red dress on. And I was caught by surprise. I damn near cried. Uh-oh.
Oh, our little kid is crying.
Open the door.
We have a special guest, another special guest, Adriel. Okay,
I've been waiting to try these since you got them, Gushers.
Okay, so yeah, the next ones are the Gushers.
Pandas were,
pandas are going to this side because they were not good at all. How old were you when you met, dated, and got married?
I was 19 when we met, and then dated up until I was 22 when we got married.
Yeah.
I was 22 when we got married.
We met, I was 18 and I literally turned 19.
I haven't had Gushers in forever.
I literally turned 19 2 weeks, no, like right before we met at 18 and we dated when I was 19. And same, we got married on the 7th and on the 12th I turned 21. So I was 20 when we got married.
Those were good.
You were 21 when you got married, not 22.
21?
Yeah, because we're 6 months apart. You turned 22 that year.
No, you're right.
Because you just turned 23. ¿Cómo fue que decidieron que querían casarse? Me encanta su relación, son re lindos.
Who said that?
Thank you. Honestly,
I am here to say that.
how did basically?
Oh, you didn't try that.
Basically, how did you know you wanted to get married?
It's okay. I don't know. She would ask me that like every day. Like, before we go to bed, she asks me the same question. And it's like, I don't know, is this weird?
You never answer, so answer.
I always answer. It's just this weird feeling that you have where you just like know that person, you want to be with them, and anything they do, like you see them as like, all you see is like you have a heart eyes emojis just for them, and like that's how I see it.
Heart eye emojis, you guys. That's how you know.
And yeah, that's how you know. And you just get goosebumps with them, and like you just have this weird feeling inside you where you just don't want to lose them and want to be with them forever.
So this one is Gushers and this one's bomb.
Yeah, that
This one's good too.
I'll try it.
You get like the chili and then you get like the sweetness. But man, these things are making me get mucosa. How I knew I honestly, for me it was more like a comparing, and I'm not trying to like not a comparing game, but like I, you know, had my fair share of like with guys and everything, like
that does not sound
no, like I'm not taking like that, like no, like I dated, he wasn't my only boyfriend, like I dated a couple guys growing up. Like as soon as I turned 15, I was given permission, like they all had to go to my house and everything, but you know, I got to like tratar their modos, and like honestly, like out of like I feel like almost every single guy, there was like this one thing that I was like no, like no, like it couldn't let me be 100% who I was. And when I met him, it was like I was like already myself in a way, that I wasn't like scared of like being who I was or like just showing who I was or feeling that he was gonna judge me. So that's how I knew, because literally like those are gonna be good, huh? What are those? You're not even saying. The sour Airhead Extremes. Is he a real cowboy or one of what they call only weekend cowboy? LOL, saludos, se ven bien juntos, muchas bendiciones.
Damn, bro.
So
no, weekend cowboy.
Yeah, honestly, when I met him, he was like all full on white boy, and with me, I feel like we turned more Mexican.
Yeah.
He started wearing tejana, botas. He started liking the music more. I taught him how to dance.
I want to be more of a non-weekend cowboy. Like I want to have like ride horses and all that shit. But we live in fucking the city, basically.
How did your husband propose to you?
We were at a baile.
Oh, by the way, extremes are a good one too.
Good as hell. We were at a baile, and we were watching play La Maquinaria. And then I asked the manager if I could propose to her while like on stage and everything. And then he got on stage, told the Maquinaria like they stopped playing literally, and he told them what I had told them. And they got the microphone and they say, we have a very special announcement. Here comes this guy. Spotlight on me. I walked up to the front stage. I was like, what the hell? Because I had prepared nothing to say. And then I called her up. I said, Daniela Castro, can she please come up? And that's when I asked her, like, will you make me the happiest man ever and marry me? And then I got on me and popped the question on stage.
Yeah. I was with my friend that day, and literally like she kept tugging. Well, when she first heard my name, she was tugging at my shoulder and like they're calling you, and I'm like, what? Because first I was looking for him, I couldn't find him. I thought he went to the bathroom or something. But then my brother was missing because he had called him to go record, and I was like, where the heck is my brother? And I was like worried for my brother. Where the heck is my brother? And then I went up on stage, and that whole thing he said, I didn't hear any of that at all. all I saw was him like down on his knee and with like the ring. So if I can find the video, I'll put it somewhere in here, like a bit of it. But if I can't, then that's what happened. Yeah. This is the one I've been waiting for that long as. I love fruit roll-ups, and
I don't know how the hell they had to open it.
They had to unroll it and re-roll it. So I hope these don't let me down. But okay, next question. Did your family approve of your husband, and did his accept you? So I'm gonna go ahead and start this one off since he's eating it. My mom, honestly, like the minute my mom like saw Tommy come back from like our first date, she literally was like that she really liked him, and that she was like, this is gonna be the one for you, I just know it. And I was like, what the heck, like, yeah, right, like how can you just say that? But I mean, I guess she was right. Like I guess that mom says just like told her. But yeah, like overall, like he gets along like super great with my parents, my brothers, everyone. And I feel like because they're like within your age range, that they just like, you guys get along like sort of like brothers. Like you guys joke around like you guys are brothers.
Just little. And my family, yeah, they definitely accepted her. They saw how happy I was whenever I like went to go see her and everything. When I came back, and the next day they would see me like that, just talk about her. And they were just really loving and accepting with open arms.
Yeah, I can't really complain either, because they were really nice to me. He was doing fine. Oh, that's my what was your first impression about each other?
Go.
I'm eating.
Ah, shit. The fruit loves is good. First impression, I had seen her on Instagram for a while. She's been posting pictures, and I was like, damn, like this girl is really cute. And she posted this one video and of her like lip singing. I was like, damn, she's like really super cute and like ditzy and something. Like, oh, like so cute. And I saw her I went to a club, I invited there or whatever, and I saw her. I was like, damn, she is short. That was my first thing. I was like, she is short. And then I saw her. I'm like, I gotta get into all what happened. But I ignored you or whatever. But I just thought I've never seen her before other than Instagram, and the first time I saw her was at the club. But she was dancing with other people.
Yeah, and he said he was like, wow, she's dancing with all these other guys.
Yeah,
keep in mind,
I wasn't like down with all that.
He not down with the vibe, but like he didn't know that like at a baile, when a girl goes like baila con quien la saca a bailar, you know, like obviously you can be picky or not, but me, I wasn't really picky. Like I wanted to go dance, so I didn't like being rude either. But he was like, damn, like she's dancing with one guy and another guy and another guy. He was like, and then I guess he was like, oh, like that's not my type or whatever. Yeah, because he didn't know that's what you did. But yeah, he ignored me that day, but that's not the story here. My first impression, he's gonna go grab the baby. When I first saw his pictures, because first thing is like, you know how you start off on Instagram liking each other's pictures or whatever. So when I saw his pictures, my immediate thought was fuckboy. Because he had a nice car, like the way he dressed, the way he carried himself, he looked like very like that. Like that's what he was, like how he was. So I was like, when he messaged me, I was like, you know, I'm gonna give it a try. Like, let me see what it's like. Is he really a fuckboy or not? You know. But I did think like you were cute, obviously, because otherwise I would have not like replied. But so I did that, and then so I had to make more space on the camera because it had no more space. So the excuses, the angles are all like messed up.
The fruit roll-up was, I expected way more.
Yeah, I think for me, what's winning is the sour punch straws.
The extremes?
No, the sour straws, not the extremes. Punch straws.
Skittles and extremes are for me.
Really?
And gushers.
Yeah, the fruit roll-ups I expected way more. Okay, so again, I think I didn't finish. So yeah, disregarding the fact that he ignored me, I did think. Oh, my first impression when I saw you when you came to pick me up, the first date, I was like, damn, he's freaking tall. Honestly, like I had a heel at the club, so I didn't think he was that tall. But like now seeing him, no heels, nada, seeing I was just like, what the heck? Like he looked like a freaking, to me honestly, he looked like a freaking giant going through my door, because nobody in my house was that tall.
Your
so like
brother was.
Gabriel was still a little shorter than you at the time, and he was 14. So like just seeing like a brand new person, I guess, come through my door, I was like, damn, he's freaking tall.
Same thing. I just thought she was really short. I was like, holy. Because when did I hug you?
No.
You opened the door. I was at the bottom, and you came down, or you said come in, and
you came up the
I
stairs
came up the
inside
stairs. I was
because you
like,
had to talk to my parents.
I seen her. She was like up to here to me. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, the height difference was definitely like my whoa. Who picked the baby's name? That was me. It was all on me.
Yeah, I wanted to just Charlie.
These are bomb. Bomb.
Want to try?
No, you cannot.
Where's the crackers?
I'm scared you're gonna choke. They are really bomb, but they're very chewy. Honestly, I think I found it because I always loved the name Adrian, but he hates it. He didn't like it, and then one of my favorite artists is Adriel Favela. So if anyone was wondering if that's why I named him after him, maybe it was because after him, because I love that name, Adriel. Yeah, these are bomb. So actually fruit roll-ups go on this side.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then he wanted to name him Charlie, like his name, and I'm not a fan of juniors, so I was like, no, my brother, I knew how much he le batalló with being the same name as my dad, so I was like, I don't want that for him, but we still ended up naming him Charlie as his middle name. Yep. So his name is Adriel Charlie. So in a way, we kind of both picked it because he picked his name and I picked my name. So did you both plan the wedding together? Yes.
It was, yeah. I
feel like it was mostly
it was harder because I was deployed.
He was deployed for 6 months. The whole planning basically. Yeah.
I got there last month and a half, 2 months.
We agreed on the music. We agreed on the place. The decoration. My mother-in-law was very involved. I know how much she loves to decorate and everything, and I like how she decorates too. So I kind of like went with what she wanted, but I did a lot of like the more detailing picking. Like colors and all that kind of stuff. So I did go with her like I feel like once or twice to like pick out things, but I feel like everything was a lot like of it was accomplished because of his mom, like that helped organize everything, because I was working full-time at the time and he was deployed, so you know, and everything was happening more where they live in that side, so that's what happened. But we did both have a lot to say within like how everything happened. How did you both agree on a wedding date? That one was hard. That one was super hard. I don't even know how we agreed on it, honestly.
Yeah, no. We had just picked.
Okay.
Go.
Oh no, because originally we were supposed to get married right before we deployed, like our full wedding, full shebang, full everything.
That's too fast.
But it was gonna give us like little to no time to plan a wedding, so we literally still got married as civil on our original date, which was May 6th. That was gonna be our original date to get like married. But then he got the news that you were deploying. Actually, you got the news that you were deploying, so we're like, oh, there's no way we can do that. But we still kept that date and did our civil wedding on that date, and then we just planned it like kind of when he got back, but to have enough time to plan still. Remember?
My stuff, his.
Yeah, because he wanted to get married like as soon as he came back.
Yeah. In
February, and I was like, hold up, like you need a couple months to get your stuff situated, try it on your suit and everything, and make sure everything was gonna be like perfect before.
There's always that risk that we get held back on deployment too.
Yeah, so I was like, imagine we had the whole wedding plan for February and then you come back in March. Like, no, that would have not been good. Who's the jealous one in the relationship?
No, says I. It's me.
Honestly, I feel like cuando te dan motivos to be jealous, you will be jealous. But if you don't give reasons to be jealous, then like there's like.
I was a lot at that the beginning, but now I'm just like I cooled down a lot. But now I wasn't OD though. No,
it wasn't like.
But you can say I'm the more jealous one.
This is like there's some cochinero to eat this one.
It looks nasty.
I can already taste the nerds. Okay, next question and the last one. Actually, no, it's not the last one. How was the transition going back to work?
What's that?
It was. I can't say her name. She's my tocaya. Her name is Daniela too. For me, I feel like, and I think she feels like after the baby. For me, it was honestly, I think it's still hard to this day. Soon because I mean, even though I'm fortunate to have my mom close by and her watch the baby and everything, it's just like you know, having to pack his bag and clothes and all this stuff for him. I'm getting there. it is hard, but like I feel like it kind of helps me out to get out of the house too, and like time away from the baby too, because honestly I feel like when I was with him 24/7, como que estaba bien encaquecada being in the same place every single day. Like I wake up, come to the living room, go to the kitchen, and like work.
Yeah,
you know?
whenever I got off work, she didn't want to go out anymore because she was so tired.
Yeah.
And then so you just stay at home all day.
And then you get annoyed and mad because you're home all day and you want to go out, but you're too tired to go out, and it's just like this huge mess. So honestly, it is a good thing going back to work. So you're a stay-at-home mom, and you have like someone that you trust to take care of your baby. I would recommend it. But it was not hard. It was hard, and it kind of still is hard to this day, a little bit. How did y'all know you wanted a baby right away? Little boy here was unexpected.
Yeah, he was supposed to come 2 years later.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, we planned to have like a 1.5 to 2 years of just us, like just fresh
getting our kind of like our stuff together first.
But obviously things don't go as planned.
Yeah.
But
and to be quite honest,
I wouldn't change it for anything. Like,
I wouldn't.
This little dude's amazing.
My actual plan was to start trying exactly a year after we had gotten married, and we ended up getting pregnant a whole 6 months before that happened.
So it was 6 months early.
Yeah, 6 months early essentially, but he is a really good baby, really cute, adorable. I'm not gonna say no more because I'll cry.
Too.
Why you love the Vega so much?
Oh my god. No.
It's family. What do you mean you
Yeah.
don't know? You don't know why? Are you guys thinking of having another baby?
Yep. Yes.
Jeez.
I have 2 little boys, or girl, who knows, or twins, or triplets, or quadruplets, or quintuplets. No, yeah. Hopefully, this time, wait in like another year.
These are terrible.
Yeah, they're at booth. But
You're making my mouth.
I think nerds are the worst. It's sour, huh? How much do you have?
Oh no. I'm gonna know it's better
Oh,
than
we can try to gusanos.
This is disgusting.
Sour Patch. That's
Ugh.
that one's gross, nerds.
Nerds are disgusting. Worst thing I've ever had in my life. We do want another baby. I don't want to have them too far apart, so surprise! No. No. So we have 2 left. Well, I already tried the Gusanos and Sour Patch Kid. So we're gonna end off this with a Sour Patch Kid.
Tastes like jabón.
I think you got a bad flavor because mine's bomb.
I got blue with blueberry, I think.
It tastes like the chile and the sourness.
No, it's not good.
And I'm working my way down to the sweet part.
I don't like it.
So overall, oh, and the gusanos. Have you tried the gusanos?
Yeah, this one's the open with Skittles.
Gusanos are bomb. So overall, everything's pretty good.
Except for nerds.
Nerds, the
Pandas are boring.
pandas are kind of pointless. They don't taste like chile. Fruit roll-ups, not what I expected. The hype was over. I feel like overly hyped for the fruit roll-ups. Sour Punch straws, Skittles, Gushers, Airhead Extremes. Actually, my top 3 are Sour Punch, Skittles, and Gushers. The watermelons are surprisingly really bomb, and I was expecting the worst out of these. Airhead Extremes were also like unexpected. Honestly, they were like a sleeper.
Dingles.
And
Extremes. No, Skittles. The red Skittle, god damn.
Sour Patch, and it kind of goes with the pandas.
Look at his face.
Oh, you're sleepy.
Funny.
He's so tired. Gusanos were definitely your favorite, and I feel like we're just all over the place. But
hopefully we answered the question.
hopefully we answered the questions you guys wanted to, were curious about, yeah. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm probably gonna try to list them down from best to worst on the bottom in the description. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one. What are you doing? Hey, bye guys.